Hey, what is up, you guys? It's Armando Torres here again, aka Mondo the Watch Guy on Instagram. And today we have a really cool video. It's a double unboxing video of two watches that I'm super excited to get to. In terms of all the watches that I actually have, these two watches were the ones that I was least super excited to unbox because I already have these watches. And what I mean by that is they are two watches that are variants that differ in one instance quite drastically, and in the other one very slightly from the watches that I have. So I'm really interested to get into it. I'll obviously explain a lot more as we get into the unboxings and as you guys see what those watches are. Before we get to the wrist check, I just very quickly want to mention again that I am doing a giveaway right now, guys. I am hosting a giveaway where I will be giving away 3 watches, guys. 3 watches, 2 of them being automatics, 1 of them being a quartz moon phase. And if you guys want to win one of those 3 watches, then all you have to do is subscribe, check out the video. The instructions are really quite simple. And once we hit that many subscribers, then I will be giving the watches away. But check out the post for your guys' selves and follow me on Instagram. I have a post on there that is the official giveaway post. You do have to interact with that post if you want to be entered to win. And we were getting some traction on there. We're getting quite a bit of traction. Currently, we are very close to 1,300 subscribers. So we're getting there, guys. We're getting there. We're only 200 subscribers away from the first giveaway. So check out that video. Follow me on Instagram at Mondo the Watch Guy. And best of luck to all you guys. Now, let's go ahead and flip the camera around. We'll get a quick wrist check and then get straight into the double unboxing. So today on wrist, I do have the Calvin Klein Infinite watch, which is a Swiss-made automatic watch. My first Swiss-made automatic watch, and for those of you eagle-eyed viewers and those who have been with the channel for a little while now, you will notice that I also had my Calvin Klein sweater on, which is a throwback to the first time that I unboxed this watch, and that should be a major hint for you guys. So yeah, really nice piece. My first Swiss-made automatic watch. Calvin Klein, no shame, because these are really, really great, inexpensive Swiss-made watches. Color match date wheel as well, and I have no regrets about buying this watch at all. So much so that I wanted another one. That's all I'll say. Let's get into the unboxing. So it only makes sense to get started with this watch that I got from Joma Shop. So yeah, really excited to find this on Joma Shop. This particular version of this particular watch is kind of rare. It's a little bit of a rarity. I can't find it in too many places at the moment. It was available on Joma Shop. To be honest, I don't know if it's available on Joma Shop anymore because I got this quite a while ago and I've been waiting to unbox this. So I'm really excited to get into it. So let's get into it. Nice clean incision. Should have been a doctor. Cuts that clean. Alright, let's go ahead and box this. Never pay retail. That's new. I mean, I know that's the Joma Shop slogan, but they included a couple of stickers. It's pretty cool. And the receipt in there. So let's go ahead and take it out of here. Typical Joma Shop. Typical Joma Shop packaging. There we go. And there you go. Calvin Klein Swiss made. Second time on this channel that I've uttered those words, and it's just as exciting the second time. Infinito pobre G automatic. I don't know if that's Italian or what, but really classic packaging, really clean, really elegant, and I expect nothing less from Calvin Klein. Like I said in my first Calvin Klein unboxing, guys, I am a fan of Calvin Klein. I do like their sweaters, socks, underwear. I find their products to be good and worth that kind of the money that it's usually worth, though normally you can find it for well under retail at like department stores and stuff. I used to work at a department store and would find this brand like discounted all the time, and that's where I bought a lot of the stuff that I wear that is Calvin Klein. So yeah, I'm a fan of the brand, and when they made a Swiss made watch, I was like, perfect. Especially when I saw the price tag, which is a pretty inexpensive amount of money for the quality of the watch that you're getting. So 142, are you kidding me? Apparently I paid $143 for this watch, so under $150 for this watch. It was so long ago, I didn't even remember how much I paid for it. I knew it was like around $150, but I must have used a coupon code or something. But that's a great price for this watch, especially when we take a look at it. So let's take a look at it. A little bit off to the side, but wrapped in packaging really nicely. Calvin Klein, Swiss made, black underneath. I feel like this is a different pillow than the first time I got it, but let's take a look here. Ooh, wow. Brown leather strap. They didn't attach it with the buckle. They just kind of tucked it in. But let's go ahead and unwrap this. That's so interesting. My first impression of this is that the dial, it's not a traditional white dial. It looks sort of like that just came off. It's not a traditional white dial. It looks sort of like a silver dial. Ooh, that finishing is nice, and it's so classy too. Calvin Klein automatic, that's it. No cluttered writing. Swiss made, barely legible down there at the bottom, but still saying Swiss made. And it's kind of like a grainy silver finish. It's so nice. It is so nice. And this is the star of the show right here, the ETA 2824-2 movement in the back. Give it a little bit of a spin. Bam. Really, really classy watch for under $150. I don't know what more you can ask for. Sapphire crystal, Swiss made, Swiss movement. That finishing on that dial is ridiculously nice. Ridiculously nice movement as well. Exhibition case back. Only 50 meters of water resistance, but it is a dress watch. Swiss made, all stainless steel. Sapphire crystal on top. I always laugh that, they specify on top. Calvin Klein, operating instructions, automatic watch. It's pretty self-explanatory. Usually, most people could just pick up a watch and mingle with it, and they know how everything works after their first watch. But you learn some things with new watches. You sometimes pick up things, and not all watches are created equal. But this is such a nice freaking watch. I was like, of all the watches that I was ready to unbox, this particular watch I was like, I wasn't super excited for. I obviously really wanted it because it was on my list and I had seen it and I was like, yes, I need it. But I didn't think I would be as excited to unbox it as I am, because I already had a version of this watch, which is the watch again on my wrist. Night and day. And you know what's weird is it looks like a different size as well. It looks like a different size, and this one, I don't know why, for some reason it feels a little bit heavier. But it definitely feels like the first Calvin Klein that I unboxed. I mean, it looks the same. It doesn't feel the same. It feels a little different. It feels a little heavier. But that's so interesting. Okay, yeah, side to side they look the same size, but really different different perspective, like different ratios. I think because the black looks a certain way and so does white. But you can tell these are the same watches, but the right one still definitely feels heavier. I don't know why that is. But let's go ahead and take this off and then try this on wrist. And you got the rose gold matching hardware right here. Calvin Klein. sawed it, which is basically British for fuck it, you know? Let's see if I could do this one without cutting it. Oh, did I? Yeah, did it. All right, now I can try it on. So, really cool style deployant clasp. Put that more or less where you think it'll fit. Which for me tends to be right here because the other one is too tight. So usually 3 in, and then leather's really stiff right off the bat, but obviously that will soften up. It's one of the nice things with leather is that it molds to the contour of your anything, foot, wrist. No, I'm talking like soccer shoes, soccer cleats, leather soccer cleats mold to the contour of your foot really well. Leather gloves as well. And bam, guys. Jeez Louise. It's really nice. It's super tight because it's really stiff right here. But that's usually where I wear it. And it's kind of loose when I wear it on this one in the same hole and everything. But that's it right there. That's it right there. That's it right there. Do it just like that. There you go, guys. The Calvin Klein Infinite Watch in rose gold. What do you think about it? Let me know in the comment section down below. And now let's go ahead and get into the second watch that I technically already own. Let's get to that one. All right, mate. Get it? Mate. All right, mates. Let's get into the second watch, which, as you can see here, I got from Amazon. And there is one thing about this watch that is different than the one I own, which is why I bought it. And yeah, anyways, let's go ahead and get into it. Should have been a surgeon. Cuts so clean and precise. But bam. Oh, it's heavy. It's so heavy. But bam! There you go, guys. Let's not stand on ceremony here. Mr. Wayne. Ho, ho, ho! Going Bane on you guys. This is my Bane watch. I'm just kidding. I don't know. Let's not stand on ceremony here. Mr. Wayne. That's my Bane impression. I don't know. What I meant to say is let's not stand on ceremony here and just get into the bloody thing. But bam. Neymar date just. Any watch with a date complication is a date just to Neymar. So that's fine. You get all of the usual paperwork. This is the third time Neymar features on my channel in terms of the unboxing. So let's just go ahead and get into it and see what's different about this version as opposed to the sneak peek. That's it. So let's see what's different about this version than the other version that I have. Oh, this thing feels so chunky. So this watch is featured on my channel before. If you haven't seen it, make sure to check it out. I will leave a link in the description down below. But the difference between this version and the one that I got sent to me is right here. So, bam. Bam. That's right, guys. I literally got this version because, well, for two reasons. One, from the get-go, I wanted the machine clasp version, but when I contacted Neymar, they only had the press clasp version available to send out. So I said, okay, that's fine. Like, I'll review that for sure. And it was a killer watch, guys. As the guy from Pride and Pinion would say, a cracker of a watch. But when I reviewed this watch, it was a great watch. And the only thing that I thought would make it better was if it had a milled clasp. But of course, that version did not have a milled clasp. So I thought, you know what? why don't I get the milled class version, see if Neymar can throw in a discount for me since I have reviewed their watches and, we're in good standing. I completely swear by these products. If you're looking for a dive watch or any automatic watch under $200 that has sapphire crystal, a great bezel, Seiko NH35 movement inside, 300 meters of water resistance, screw down crown, screw down case back, solid links, solid end links, I believe. I haven't meddled with the bracelet too much, and a couple of them have the milled clasp. Helium escape valve as well. I don't know if it actually works or not, but it does have one. I'm sure it works. I haven't used it myself. That's all I meant. But if you're looking for a watch that has these types of features, 41.5 millimeter case, 49 to 50 millimeter lug to lug. So it is a long watch, a tall watch, but it wears very nicely on wrist, I think. And if you're looking for a watch like that under $200 in a variety of different colors as well, and maybe even a watch that homages the Tudor Black Bay and a little bit of Rolex Submariner, then this is a watch to definitely look at, guys. It's a really, really nice watch, guys, and it's really solidly built. People who own these swear by them. If you want to check out Wristwatch Weirdo, he is a guy on Instagram, and he's making videos on YouTube now as well. Go check out his channel, Wristwatch Weirdo, on Instagram. He has a bunch of these, and he swears by them, as do I. Anyone who has these, I think, know what a great value that this watch is. And on a milled clasp, it's even better. And the other reason that I got this watch, I figured if I buy this watch at a little bit of a discount, then I help Neymar, and then I can give away the watch that I have to one of you guys, and you guys can see what a great watch these watches are. And as you can see here, they retail for a pretty penny. I think I mentioned that the first time that I unboxed this, $400, but I picked this up for well under $200. So definitely check out this watch, guys. Seiko NH35 movement, sapphire crystal, great bezel action, machine clasp on the red and black version, as I believe. All the other versions have a pressed clasp, but this is a great watch even with the pressed clasp. I just wanted the machine clasp and to help out Neymar and to help out myself and to help out you guys. So it's a win-win-win. And there are a bunch of different colors as well. I should mention there are a bunch of different colors, so you can find one that is your style, whether it be the red or the gold or two-tone or blue or green. There's a bunch of different colors of this particular watch. So yeah, I highly recommend these because they are great value for money. Yeah, now let's go ahead and unwrap this thing and get into it. So let me see what I could do here. Amazing. So it is a slight difference between the two variants that are here. It's a very slight difference. In fact, as far as I know, it's only one difference, which is the machine clasp versus the pressed clasp. And the bracelet feels a little bit different as well, even though the finishing is pretty much exactly the same. It feels a little thinner on the machine clasp version. So I will make sure to do a follow-up on these watches. One of you guys are going to get this watch. I am going to give it away. And once again, big thank you to Neymar for sending me this. It's a heck of a watch. Again, I swear by these watches because they are great. The machining is great. No backplay at all, which is really impressive for a watch under $200. Like zero backplay. None at all. There you go. And I will make sure to include all the links as well. So if someone has a bigger wrist than I, you guys will have a good fit out of this one. Overall, a really nice watch. And let me go ahead and pop this on wrist. But bam! Little bit of a bigger watch. It's definitely a little bit thicker than a lot of other watches, but I think it is pretty compact as far as the case is concerned. The lugs are a little bit long and tall, like I said, but I think it offers a really great fit. Obviously, I have to adjust it and get the links just right, but really, really classy watch. And utilitarian as well. Screw down crown, 300 meters of water resistance, machine clasp, only push pins, but really great bracelet. And yeah, overall, like I said, I swear by these things because they are great value for money. Now, you guys might be thinking you really just got this watch because this has a milled clasp as opposed to a press clasp, and the answer is yes and no. There is another reason why I got both of these watches, actually. There's another reason why I got both of these watches other than the fact that I just wanted them. I definitely just wanted them. I want the machine class version of the Neymar 300 meter diver in my collection. And I want the rose gold Calvin Klein in my collection. Those are the main reasons why I bought these watches. I think they're class watches and pretty affordable for what you get. Seiko NH35 movement, ETA 2824-2. These are good movements. Sapphire crystal on both of these watches. Swiss made watch on my left. Great watch on my right. Made in China, but still a great watch. For under $200. Both of these were well under $200. Now, the other reason why I got both of these watches is because they're a little rare. If you look up the Neymar dive watch, there are almost no YouTube videos of the milled clasp version. Jody over at Just One More Watch reviewed the Neymar a couple years ago, and he said that the only thing that would make this watch better is if it had a machine clasp. He said those are things that he looks for in a watch, and this watch has all of those things. This watch has it. This watch has it all, and at a great price. But there are not a lot of videos on it. There are not a lot of YouTube videos on this watch, so I figured I'd buy one and check it out for myself. And now, as far as I'm aware, I have the first video of this watch on YouTube, the one with the machine clasp, the milled clasp. And this Calvin Klein watch, while there are videos of this watch available on YouTube, they're usually from like Asian or Eastern watch people. So not a lot of people reviewing this watch here in the States or, in Europe. So not a lot of people, reviewing or unboxing this watch. So I figured there was an opportunity there. I love the watches. So I figured, why not? Let's pull the trigger on them. And I'm so happy that I did. Now I get to enjoy this Swiss-made watch, which is just a super classy dress piece, rose gold dress piece. I've been getting way more into rose gold lately. And this watch right here feels complete in a way because it has the machined clasp and great finishing all around this watch. And I am just really, really happy with these purchases. Let me know what you guys think in the comment section down below. So there you have it, guys. I hope you enjoyed this double unboxing of the Calvin Klein Infinite Automatic in the rose gold and white/silver dial variant, which is a very, very unique dial. I think that dial gives it a really interesting kind of reflective quality that I wasn't expecting. Definitely didn't pick that up from the stock images, and not even from the videos that I have seen of this watch on YouTube. And like I said, there are not very many YouTube videos of this particular watch in this particular variant as far as I'm aware. I'm the first one to do like an English unboxing, I guess you can say. I want to say that the other videos of this watch were in Vietnamese. So yeah, I mean, I certainly can't find any videos on it. And I did try to do research on this watch before pulling the trigger, but it's so affordable. In the grand scheme of things, it's really quite affordable for a Swiss-made watch with sapphire crystal and, an ETA movement in the back of there. So yeah, as far as I know, I'm the first person to review or unbox one of these here in the States or in Europe, etc. So that's pretty cool. And then the Neymar as well. There have been videos of the Neymar, a lot fewer, I think, or as many as the Calvin Klein in the white dial rose gold variant, but definitely none with the milled clasp. Again, as far as I'm aware, there may be at the time of uploading this video, but I couldn't find any. I certainly couldn't find any with the machined clasp. So, I mean, it could be out there, but as far as I know, I'm the first person to have that on YouTube. So, that's pretty cool. I think subconsciously that was another reason why I paired these two watches together to do a double unboxing, was because, you know, they're both pretty rare and I think they complement each other really nicely. Right now, when I saw the footage of me holding the two watches side by side, I really liked how they complemented each other. And I thought, you know, wow, like if this was part of a 3-piece sort of affordable collection, I think that it would be, you know, a great suggestion for like a dress watch, a diver, and then, you know, maybe another piece. Even for like a 2-watch collection, I feel like it complements each other really well. If it was a 3rd watch, sort of more of an everyday style watch, I think that it would be a really nice affordable collection. But I do think subconsciously that was the reason why I put these two together, is because there are not really that many English videos of the rose gold Calvin Klein, and there aren't that many videos of the milled clasp, if any. I actually don't think there's one video of the milled clasp Neymar. So they're both inherently unique in that sense, and so I think that's another reason why I put it together. The other reasons were because, you know, I just really, really wanted them in those particular variants. And yeah, that's pretty much it, guys. What did you guys think about the Calvin Klein rose gold? What did you think about the Neymar dive watch with the milled clasp? Do you guys like it? Why or why not? Let me know in the comment section down below. I'm genuinely very curious. But that's pretty much it, guys. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, make sure to like, favorite, comment, and subscribe. Let me know what you guys think about the Calvin Klein in rose gold and the Neymar dive watch with the milled clasp. And make sure to subscribe for future videos. I do have a bunch of videos right now in the works, and I'm super excited to share those with you guys. And you guys aren't going to want to miss that. So yes, I am building up the hype, as they say. If you guys don't want to miss out, make sure to subscribe, hit the little bell notification as well for my videos, and make sure to follow me on Instagram as well. I always have links to everything in the description down below, so make sure to check those out. And until next time, guys, I will see you later.